My fault. Running. Oh, snap. What the?
Okay, Spider-Man.
Shit! Shit!
No, but I just wasted a very powerful weapon because I was being a dumb. I was trying to look at this arrow and I pressed the wrong button. Okay, well, there goes a flare. I don't know what that would have been useful for, but should I just reset and get my flare back? Or should I live with that mistake? Oh, I hope I don't pay for that later on. I'm probably going to need that somewhere. For those who played Resident Evil 4, you know there's that moment where you go into the village and like everybody attacks you and you need every single bullet. That was... I feel like that's coming up and I would have needed that flare for that moment. Let's see what we got here. Wake finds pages.
First, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Well, you ain't got to worry about that, Alan, because we are definitely going to find every single page that there is to find. Though it doesn't look like there's a lot unless they're like by chapter. So like the next chapter, I'll get more.
The was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Barry Forster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
That's such a weird character. Like they just scream out random-ish. It's like they're still human, and they're still screaming out human-ish, but their creature side every once in a while comes out. Kind of like one of the voices I did, I think for friend Bo. Alright. So the gas station is near. Something tells me the gas station is where I'm going to really want those flares back. And also, something is here. Something is in the woods. Something changed. What? What? Where is he? You can tell there's somebody in the woods with us because of this. Ah! Die, 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 die. Die! Oh, nice dodge, Alan. Well done. Well done, my friend. Let's take him out. Oh, yeah. I'm getting better with the dodge. Get better with the dodge. Oh, God. Ow. Okay, getting worse with the dodge. Oh, God. He got two on me. He got two on me. Die! But have you ever had a chili dog with sauerkraut and mustard? All right. I see... Can we get this started without dying? Aha! You thought. Nah. Pick up revolver ammo, please. Please pick up the... Alright. I'm safe in there. Safe haven. Dope. But I have to go in the woods and make sure there's no, well, you know. No of the, thermoses and stuff like this right here, like literally right here. This. There we go. Ow! Can I get my thermos before you start throwing things at me? Burn! Oh my gosh! There's another one. Run! 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 I thought there was only two. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Whoa. Come on, man. I went to the left and then like his like boomerang and went to the left with me. Take that. Alright, is there anything else up here? Are they just gonna keep spawning? Reload your gun. Reload your gun. Oh god, they keep spawning. Okay, got it. Read this real quick.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Oh, well, we know what's coming up next. I wonder, though, did it give me credit, now that we know the way forward, did it give me credit for finding that, thermos to the side? No, it did not. I'm glad I went back. okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nice. Are we gonna run to the light first? Oh god. Oh my god, run to the light, man. Is he tired? What are you doing? Are you kidding me? Run to the light! You better not die. Alright, now we know which way to go, though. Ow. Run. I don't even know if we picked it up. Cool. Finally. Oh my gosh. Alright, did we pick up the page? Did we get it? TV in the gas station?
Stepped into the gas
Yeah, we did.
station's
Cool.
garage. It was
Don't need to hear it again. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay. Batteries. Revolver ammo. Oh, we're full up. Okay. Sometimes they're not gonna leave me alone. We're gonna have to keep going. Keep moving forward. What is this? An arrow pointing towards what? Aha! Got another secret, huh? A secret, you say? I enjoy a good secret or two. What was that? Here's the secret.
eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
It's like the third chest we've found. You finally gonna talk about it now? Another flare gun. Nice. Noise. Choice. Noise. Stop automatically switching me to a flare gun before I accidentally shoot it off again. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you can hear the sounds. You see the fog. Clearly. Salad's good for everybody. It's not gender specific, my friend. Stop quantifying salad. Okay. It seems they have left us alone for now, which gives us time to look for more thermoses. As long as we're not attacked by dogs. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! That's a lot of people. Maybe try the office real quick. There we go. First rule of survival horror, boys. Find a safe zone. All right, what do we got here? Batteries for days. Item limit reached. Really? Oh, guys, it's gonna be another beast inside moment where I have too much light. Some more shotgun. Plenty of shotguns. TV. And moths. Are moths our friends? Moths are friends, not food.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute.
He's a
Tonight,
cock.
I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum
Oh, God.
immortality.
Gaze upon dumbassery.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
That was cool. I actually really liked that. That was a cool little like segue. It was well done. Twilight Zone, obviously, but that was dope. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that, except that his machine works like based off a 2-pronged power input. Like, I don't know, that just seems so basic for the invention that he's basically designed where, in theory, he can never die. I don't even know how that would work. How does that stop a bullet from firing from the gun? You should have just put, by his logic, I would have just put like, I wouldn't do it, but it'd be like, I'd put 1 bullet in, and then I'd have to know where that bullet is, and then you shoot once, and then the next shot bullet, shoot once, no bullet, next shot bullet, and then based off his quantum reality theory, like in this reality it didn't fire, but the next reality, there's a I don't know, it's different, and you do get shot in that reality, something like that.
Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Who's this mysterious she that we were about to run into? Okay, so yeah, this is all Chapter 1 manuscript, so we're doing good. It looks like we're finding all of the manuscripts. I just want to make sure we're finding all of the thermoses as well. Alright, this looks like a final showdown type area. Yo, like, real talk, like, the off-camera thing is not bothering me at all anymore. Why did that... Okay, so did that do anything for me by stopping it? It actually controls pretty nicely once you get accustomed to it. Kind of makes sense for, like, the way the flashlight and everything works. Oh, we get unlimited bullets? That's not good. Oh, that's not good.
Simple and as you might think, it can be.
That's not good.
It requires patience.
I mean, without a doubt, it's about to be a showdown. All those amp bullets we can get, showdown. Hey, Curly! Curly!
Even with
Oh, boy.
the engine takes
We got plenty. We might as well not even... There's no point even...
and fatal.
Stay down. Oh, God. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. I'll give you that. Nice hit.
Has destroyed the return.
Is he faster than the rest? Is he a normal guy? Insert battery. Where's he at? Oh, he is faster. Oh, boy. I tried to... Why was he an upgraded level? Is it because he's like part of our life? So if you're part of our life, you get... Oh yeah, that's your butt now. Oh, you ain't got the darkness around you no more. Ain't no darkness to help you out, buddy. Ain't fast no more. Ain't fast no more. Yeah, I went for a Nordic walk on that ass.
His body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
That was fun. Bring on the masses. Let's get the rest of these batteries. And let's get some more ammo. Till we hit 42. Cool. 42 and 20 is a magic number unless we can upgrade. It does look like our health bar up top does get to upgrade eventually. So maybe our ammo carrying upgrades and our light capacity also upgrades. Fingers crossed. I don't remember if that's true or not. Probably not. I don't feel like that'd be a thing that would upgrade. But our health definitely looks like it upgrades. Just searching for any hidden thermoses. I saw the one over there in the end. That's how they trick you. They're like, they put the one that you want right in front of you, but the one that you don't see is the one that you gotta worry about. Does that make sense? Does that follow? Bree gave a yes. She gave a yes. Ah, boy. Okay, well, I guess it's just the one thermos. And no more manuscript pages. I've played that more recently than I played Alan Wake. I think Dead Space I played 3 or 4 years ago. Versus this, I haven't played since it first came out. Which is like, what, 8 years ago now. Let there be power. Alright, I don't feel like I'm missing a manuscript page. I don't feel like I'm missing a thermos. Do not make me regret my decision to move forward. Okay. Okay. So far, so bueno. Alright, it doesn't look like there's any.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, but I want coffee thermoses in this real world. Where can we find coffee thermoses? There's something about coffee in horror games. Like, even Within also did like a save system, or even Within 2 did a save system where you had to drink coffee to save. Which is actually kind of funny. He's a detective, though. He wasn't a writer. Look at this float, and look at this manuscript page. Read to me, Adam. Alan. Why do I keep saying Adam? Alan.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
And then we killed Stucky. I'm sorry, Stucky. It sounded like it wasn't your fault, but, I mean, it was either you or me, and, clearly I'm the protagonist of the game, otherwise you'd be alive.
The had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Oh god, we're playing another character who's had, like, serious amnesia. The other guy was, like, missing for 6 hours. This guy's been missing for a whole week. Are you the killer? Alan is itchy. $2.99 unleaded. Oh man, thank the Lord for coronavirus. No longer. No sir. Okay, maybe not thank the Lord for coronavirus. Maybe not that. But thank the Lord for lower gas prices.
Inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
I don't even gotta worry about Stucky anymore because I stuck Stucky with bullets.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Alan, you know we read the pages. We know what happened here. This is where he fell back in the oil, and... Or maybe not. It's just oil from the car, maybe. Ow.
I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't
Interesting.
believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Interesting. This game actually really doesn't look bad for a 2012 game. And we really did believe at the time, like, there's no way games could get better. I remember that. This does look still pretty good. Nordic walking. Hey, we heard about that. And then we stuck Stucky's ass with bullets. Here's a phone. Before we just go using phones and establishing a cutscene, make sure there's no thermoses or manuscripts or... Something just came up. What? Read what? What? Oh, this. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 5th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprising competitions. Live music for the children. Bucktooth Charlie in the afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystic's amazing Phantasmagoria in the evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest Parade. Yeah, I'm practicing my radio voice. It's a coming. It is a coming. Not much. We sell propane. Propane. I sell propane. That's all I do. Nothing does sell propane. All kinds of propane. Cheap propane, expensive propane.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Story is coming true. Your story is coming true, Alan. Oh my God, is that the end of the chapter? I think we were still missing a page. I put all that work in to find all those pages and I still missed a page? Yes, we were living in the water. Hypnotized, you may say. Alan Wake. I think that was the end of the chapter. I'm mad. I did not find all the... I missed a page. But where? I looked everywhere.
Just a sprinkle stars.
Damn it.
And a whisper. Go to sleep. Everything is...
End of episode 1. Damn it. I really wanted to get all of those too.
I close my eyes.
Well, we're gonna listen to the song. Episode 2. Taken. New York City. 3 years ago.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Oh.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Coffee. You know I love me some coffee, and I see that coffee maker over there. Okay, I can already see right now what my first problem is going to be, and that problem is that I have to once again get reaccustomed to him being off center. I'd gotten accustomed to it yesterday, and it felt kind of good. Now it's all off.
Hey,
Whoa.
handsome. This is going to be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Oh, she's a photographer. I feel like I already knew that because she tried to take our picture on the ferry. She's some good shots, but that really doesn't look like him. That looks like a real life version of him. Like you were to cast him in a movie, that's what he would look like. But that doesn't look like this guy. Yeah, the dude. This is a nice New York apartment. He must be a very successful writer. Oh, yeah. Still gotta get used to it. Still, alright, how do we make coffee? I'm not really much of a coffee drinker. Let's see. Oh, we turn this on.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Alright, let's go see Alice. Before we go see Alice, I just want to make sure there's not a manuscript missing, because I feel like that last episode we missed a manuscript. See? Right here, off the rip. Here's a manuscript page. And it's chapter 2. How do I go back and see? Find this page in Nightmare difficulty mode. What? Oh, so you can only find certain pages in Nightmare. So I might have actually gotten all the pages. What do we got here?
True what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
What? Did somebody kill us? There's another page here. Stop too.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
I just feel like his script is a lot of words that are saying nothing, you know? Like, it's painting a lot of imagery in my head, but it's not really saying much. I don't know, it reminds me of something like Brian from Family Guy would write. Alan Wake, Return to Cinder. Alan Wake, What I Can't Forget. Alan Wake, Alex Casey. Alan Wake, The Things That I Want, The Fall of Casey. You couldn't get different book covers for those? Or are those just like work in progresses? Oh, a picture of New York City while we live in New York City. Very trendy.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh, okay. All right, getting steamy in here. All right, I seem to think so last night. Okay. Wait, why was it a miracle?
Really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Hold on.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
She must have had a very traumatic experience in her childhood to react like this to the dark. Also, why are all my cover photos, is that supposed to be like the back? Because all of my photos for my book can't be just me. Like, nobody's going to want to buy a book with just the author on it.
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the fuse. Here it is. Right here in the open.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Where you at? Come to the light, honey.
Hi.
You
Hi.
okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Pay attention, man. That was smooth. It was corny, but it was smooth corny. It was smart what he did right there. Which is why he about to get another miracle. Tonight. We...
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Very nice of him. Okay. Do I still have Barry? Oh, no, they got rid of Barry. All right, well, we don't have Barry.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake?
I dabble.
Doesn't really matter, I suppose, but it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
You've never had a miracle, I see. All right. This office can't smell great. I am in the search for coffee thermoses and manuscripts.
You'll find the sheriff in her office.
Right, but does she have a coffee thermos or manuscript? I'm going to get everything you can get in this damn game. I'm going to get it. I refuse to miss something. Unless it's like so inconceivably hidden that there's nothing I can do. The coffee thermos is. Oh, look, it's our favorite lady. It's the adorable lady. Missing cat. Oh.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Oh, there's an invisible wall around Miss Weaver. I can't interact with her.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Oh, aren't you a nice small town?
Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Small town my family is from doesn't have a colorful history. Oh, they have a colorful history, but I don't think it's a coffee thermos. A pleasant, colorful history. Here we go. I knew we were going to find a manuscript page. Here we go. Alice sees a shadow.
Looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
You know, this honestly is starting to remind me just a bit of the Insidious character, or not just a bit, but the Insidious woman. Like I said yesterday, like there's something else to examine. Hold on.
It's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Okay, two thoughts. Oh, God. Oh, man. That came out of nowhere. The first thing is that woman does remind me of Insidious. I'm very curious to see what year Insidious came out and what year this game came out, because they just resemble each other so much in their appearance and their mannerisms of appearing. Also, though, with Stucky missing Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Thank ya. Wouldn't we be the first suspect? Like, this guy is missing and they find us where his last known location was, and they're just, gonna let us go about. But maybe that's why we gotta talk to the sheriff, because she wants to know what we know, because she thinks we did it. Have you seen this man? Disappeared on the June 20th, 2007. Oh my God, I was in middle school. Identifying features: knack for winning contest. It's not really an identifying feature. It's not gonna help you identify him. Like, I can't look at somebody and be like, oh yeah, he's won contest in his life. Alrighty. Sheriff's office.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
Already did.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh God, it's still... Is that a BlackBerry? No, it's not.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
Weird transition.
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
That line sounds familiar.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Oh boy.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Huh. So our wife was kidnapped by people.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
I got you. I know what you're talking about. I got your back. I'll turn this right on. Hopefully it works. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right.
I try.
You're a good guy.
Thanks.
Don't let anybody tell you different.
Nobody has.
You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Okay, sounds like he saw what we saw. You should have had a berry. A berry solves all that. And look, another manuscript. Oh, I'm finding them all. I want to see. Okay, so is there any that I can get? Okay, so I can only find this one in nightmare mode, but everything else I should be able to find. All right, dark presence in the diner.
Its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Guessing the lake. So the darkness is a sentient thing, a sentient being. Maybe he's right. Maybe it is a space alien. I'm not going to say it because I'm not trying to get locked up in here with you, but maybe it is.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, that's a fence on the right. And I see a thermos. We're not just going to go through the fence without getting this thermos. Every single collectible. Got it?
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
I'm with it. I am with it, man. We are going on like no sleep. I can see why he needs coffee thermoses. We were up.
Caller had told me to find a hole in the fence.
We were up before
something for me in an abandoned car.
Oh, I see that manuscript too. We were up last night before our wife got taken. Actually, we were up yesterday, all yesterday. We didn't even sleep really yesterday. And then, I'm so sorry, let me turn off my phone. Of course, it's you. And then we were up all night when that guy came on the radio, and now we're up when he gets off the radio. That is a long night of no sleep. Can we jump? We need to get here in the junker. So let's jump. Let's jump, and let's go through this. Oh yeah, kick it. Spartan kick it. Woo! That felt good.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
I want the manuscript. Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Well, we know what's coming up. Nothing to it. That's kind of cool. We can kind of see the future with those papers, which I'm slowly starting to remember a bit about. It's just been so long since I've played it. He's obviously watching us.
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
You know, now that I think about it, actually, I just realized I named our shoddy Barry, and his publicist, manager, whatever he is named Barry. That's just a happy coincidence. I didn't even think about that guy when I named it Barry. I just thought Barry was a cool shoddy name. Or maybe my subconscious was speaking freely. My id had come out to play. Anything back here? Nope. Oh man, still getting used to it again. Ah, yeah, yay. It controls terribly. I wonder if I not turned the light on, what would have happened to him? Probably not good things, I'm guessing.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Huh. I never thought about it that way. Well, actually, I have thought about it that way as a writer. But, that's interesting.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Tor and Odin.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Oh, that's the Rocker brothers, Tor and Odin.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Don't. Okay, now you're going to jail. You were good. Now you're going to jail.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Barry!
I'm Barry Wheeler.
Barry!
Agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
He can't be American.
What
You
the
didn't
hell
want to sue
was
that guy?
about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
You got some money. I have an international
I had to
bestseller.
talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow.
Hi,
I
Rose.
was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Maybe take off the puff jacket, man, Barry.
Who's Max?
And the wine shirt. And whatever those damn pants are.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a Swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Oh, that's dope.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
That is an interesting idea. If I believe something so readily, like he believes this, and he's saying that it buys me a ticket to the funny farm, and you know, like I'm not actually, well, theoretically, he's not harming anybody. You can't just like force him to go to like a psychotic farm. Like it's his reality. You can't just because he doesn't believe in what you believe in. I mean, it doesn't mean he's certifiable. He's got a different reality than yours. All right, let's go explore the rest of this cabin. See if we can find another thermos or a manuscript. Because this place, well, we already had one thermos, but this place screams manuscript. That's not it. Bucktooth Charlie, Colombian Mammoth. Okay. I don't see a manuscript. I see the evolution of creatures. I see some other ish. I see a bobcat up top. That's cool. I've always liked things like that. We have one of these in Pine Bluff. Actually, I don't even know if it's still open anymore. Oh, the skeleton of a Colombian mammoth. Mammuthus columbi. All right, that's real creative. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, when the Colombian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Oh, dope. Another reason to move back to Washington. All right. Nope. How about door number 2? Locked. Door number 1. Also locked. Door number out.
I'd come here to rent a cabin where I could wait till midnight.
My fault. My fault. All right, let's go outside then. Manuscript. I'm still not comfortable with the controls. Still haven't become adjusted.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What
Poor
happened?
thing. Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Oh, poor thing.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not
Yeah,
leave him alone
yeah,
just
okay.
yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I like your capris, Barry. That's why I named my shoddy Barry. Because it always falls short. Or something like that. The joke's in there somewhere, I don't know. Take the form to Rusty. Form picked up. Going back to Rusty. I'm guessing I can't go out this way just yet, right? No, I can't. All yours, Rusty.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
I should have done so much more traveling in
If you have
Washington.
any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Radio mast. Is that thing up there in the mountain? On top of the mountain? Holy cow. Yeah, I worked so much, I just never thought about going out and exploring.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Yes.
A guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yes.
You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Anyway, I got the key. But yeah, I just never went out and explored Washington like I should. I went to a few parks. But nothing like this. Nothing as beautiful as that. I should have rented a cabin and just like stayed out there for a weekend. Memories, regrets. Ugh. Maybe next time. What?
That's just crazy talk, Al.
About staying in a cabin in Washington?
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
You allergic to something?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
I've never seen Deliverance, but I've heard terrible, terrible things about what happens in that movie.
This place is trying to kill me.